see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. To the air, it's Gilmore. Under fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge, and that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
They'll leave it with him. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late, blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back could get some positive yards.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Wolverines really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Got it looking for the 1st down. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. We have a new #1 team in the nation this week. Guys, they've made it to the mountaintop, and usually that just means now everybody's shooting at you.
I think a lot of people are waiting to see is how they wear this #1, if they change it all moving forward. But, David, talking to their players this week, they were saying they knew they were the #1 team before the season even started. Everybody else is just figuring that out now.
Yeah, and you got to love the confidence of this squad and going out and earning that #1 ranking, but it's another thing completely to keep it and to continue to have that edge and that hunger. We'll see if they can do it.
Looking for a man, it's Gilmore. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. 3rd down, red zone play, crowd alive. Wants to keep it in the air. Catch in the middle, it's Babers. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Snags it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. offense hoping to play some good ball. They've spotted them a 10-0 start now to see if they can answer on this drive. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. He'll throw it. Makes the grab. It's Acker. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They'll try to sneak it. Paul Bunyan, a huge part of trophies in the Big Ten. He's got an axe. He's got this trophy for the Spartans and the Wolverines. Where do you guys rank this trophy?
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, there's so many trophy games, I feel like, in the Big Ten, David. This game, obviously, it always has Big Ten implications, national championship implications. I will be honest, Paul Bunyan Trophy gives me the heebie-jeebies about that.
You don't like it, it just kind of gives you the heebie-jeebies. I hear you, but how about Reese throwing a ranking up?
Breaks into the open. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Spartans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Wants to throw. It's McNamara. Finds a tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Throws to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Graves. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. Now on first down from the 30. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Pushes ahead for a couple, they'll mark it at the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Oh, it's a reverse. Got the first down, looking for more. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. To the ground with the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Offense in a bunch formation. The give. Makes a man miss. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on 3rd down. Guys, these two have been showing contempt and disdain for each other for more than a century. First meeting back in 1898.
Yeah, and my goodness, you think about all the years, all the plays. You think about Mike Hart a few years ago. What was he talking about? Little brother. That stung Michigan State so bad. The hatred for each other is what makes this game so fun to follow every single year.
And I always feel in this game specifically between Michigan and Michigan State, it's the big-time players and the Heisman candidates that have always stepped up and made big plays. So I can't wait to see what the best players in this game are ready to do.
Fires to the right. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line in a big red give to the left. Powers through the defender.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Penalty marker on the field, and the kicker's going to get another go at it, this time a little closer. And the Wolverines will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. To the air, it's Gilmore. Touchdown, Michigan! Quick strike through the air for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They go to the ground. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch.
That's the one danger defensively when you want to play zone coverage, because you leave a lot of windows and pockets out on the field. And if the offensive quarterback find one, they could hurt you. You saw it right there on the crossing.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Spartans are on the move. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The lone back's got it. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Running the red zone. It's Harris. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's McNamara. He's got the tight end. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Gets it out quickly. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got it. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Gets rid of it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And this one ought to be nice and easy. A 22-yard attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Had to settle for the field goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Running back searching for a hole. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. With the catch, it's Vincent. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Well, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. He'll keep it himself. Sweet cut there. Quarterback got it himself. Right down the middle. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Wolverine. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Texas State is just getting blown off the field right now. And at this rate, I'm not sure this won't get worse. They're trailing by 27 to Arkansas State. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Dropping back, it's McNamara. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He makes the grab. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Spartans will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Babers. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. From the gun, running back gets to give. Across the 45. There he goes. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Here comes the field goal unit. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. It is good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much to break down from a spirited first half between Michigan and Michigan State with the Paul Bunyan Trophy at stake.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So here comes the Michigan offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. He'll pull it on the read. Quarterback gets the first down. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Wolverines, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. So now it's 2nd and long. He'll run it again. spins away from the defense. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. Back to throw, it's Gilmore. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. They'll try the run. Oh, he got loose. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Throws to the tight end. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! The Wolverines have a nice little cushion in that Paul Bunyan trophy almost within their grasp.
Sparty can't quit, though. This game means too much. In the rivalry, in the conference play, in recruiting, Sparty now has to dig deep, and they've got to fight back. Just takes one play, David.
Yeah, and these guys are a bunch of underdog guys, right? These guys are the ones that are talked about